So my mind was reeling from the miracle that healed my severed ear. And I was watching Jesus closely, still marveling that even though I was part of this crowd to arrest him, he took compassion on me and healed me. So after he reassured his disciples that he could call down legions of angels, Jesus then looked towards us who had come with Judas, and he held out his empty hands and just said in a calm voice, "Have you come out to arrest me as if I was a dangerous robber and criminal? Did you think you'd need swords and clubs in order to subdue me and my followers? Day after day I taught in the temple unarmed, never rousing my audience to revolt or attack anyone. If I were guilty or dangerous, you could have and should have arrested me there and then. Yeah, Peter's violence played into your expectations of what you might find here tonight, but look at me now. Am I resisting arrest or encouraging my followers to fight you? What evidence do you even have that I'm dangerous?" Your approach in this place, under the cover of night, validates everything I have been saying. All the evidence points that you're guilty and not me. So let me spell it out for you. Your actions are part of my Father's plan. You're fulfilling the very scriptures you say you are so determined to protect. At this, he lowered his hands and stopped speaking, and there was a hush. The guards didn't really know what to do. They looked back at the priests, and the priests looked sheepish, for lack of a better term. I know that I felt, shame for being part of this armada that came to arrest Jesus in the middle of the night. Well, the captain of the guard, he quickly broke everyone's spell. He snapped his fingers, and the soldiers all of a sudden became awake, grabbed Jesus, and they tied his hands tightly. But what I remember most is that they jerked the rope to lead him away, and as they jerked him, they did it so violently that Jesus tripped and just fell. He wasn't able to lift his hands to protect himself. All of a sudden, when Jesus was being led away and drugged, the other disciples realized that they were in trouble also. We didn't have any orders or directions to arrest them. But they didn't know that. They didn't stick around long enough to find out. They fled. I'm actually told that them being scattered like sheep when their shepherd was taken away is something that Jesus knew was going to happen. Everything happened just as Jesus and the scriptures had predicted. It's funny as I continue to watch the shoulders pulling Jesus down the path, him falling and being drugged by this rope. I had this sense that even though his hands were tied and he didn't look like he was free, that he had actually been free all along, that he was choosing to allow himself to be arrested and taken away. This Nazarene's steps were his own. This path and journey that he was on was no accident.